Hey, what's up? It's your girl Liz, host of the Bad Millennial podcast. Welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. January was, oh my gosh, I think I was able to get out only one Substack um, on my Millennial Musings newsletter. January 15th. Am I thriving or just hydrated? So I had like 7 total views, which was cool. Delivery rate is high. Open rate was 66. Okay, okay. No discussion, but you can always leave comments or chat with me on Substack, Instagram, Facebook. I have to remember that Facebook exists just because I don't know. I'm a millennial, so we've all kind of been there, done that, and gotten everything we can out of that website. Like it's like MySpace. It ain't coming back anytime soon. But yeah, I thought I would start out with kind of reflecting on January a bit and then getting us into February. Recording this on February 4th, so Wednesday, right in the smack dab of a busy work week. But I'm in a good mood. Like I said in January on my Substack, sometimes I wake up, crack open a can of sparkling water, and immediately feel like a boss bitch, like unstoppable. I could launch a business, reorganize my house, heal childhood wounds, and finally fold the laundry that I've been ignoring like it owes me money. And then there's other days I drink that same can of water and think, oh, I'm not thriving. I'm just hydrated. Welcome, millennials, to your 30s, where basic functioning sometimes feels like personal growth. Honestly, I feel like I resonate with that whole opening Substack paragraph, because honestly, self maintenance can really change your life. Like just having a good night's rest of 7, 8, 9 hours or more can literally change your entire personality. I'm not kidding. It's insane. Like you start stretching, you start responding to emails quickly, you start minding your business. I mean, it's insane how the little things can really help you thrive and also survive adulthood. Like, what I've noticed is that being able to take care of yourself with those little things and mind your own business, like that turns into real growth. And it doesn't mean like, oh, all of a sudden you're going to start drinking smoothies and have glowing skin or hitting 10,000 steps every day. No, sometimes therapy doesn't always look like 10,000 steps or mm, bleh. Thriving doesn't always look like 10,000 steps or a smoothie every day or glowing skin. Like, no, sometimes it looks like going to bed on time, saying no as a full, complete sentence, or finally letting yourself rest for once with your alarm on D&D. Like, it's choosing peace over proving a point. You don't have to reinvent your entire life just so you can feel like you're thriving. You can just stay hydrated and moisturized. Thriving is definitely a lot quieter in your 30s, more sustainable. It's the little moments that when you choose yourself, even when no one else is watching, those are the moments that actually matter. And so maybe it's not like you're reinventing your whole life just because you've turned 30 or you're approaching 30 or you're approaching 40. You know, it's keeping your sanity and finding those little moments to celebrate yourself, to take care of yourself. That's what is key. Cheers to thriving quietly, accidentally, loudly, or not at all. And, you know, those are just my most recent millennial thoughts that I had to write about in my Substack in January. I am definitely trying to ramp up the amount of writing just because I started off as a writer. Like that was my whole thing. Being a copywriter, studying journalism, and doing all the jobs that led me to here. So I'm really going to work on writing ahead of time so I can at least get 2 Substacks a week. Wait, am I lying to myself? No, 2 Substacks a month. we will see if I can do that and uphold that schedule. Because honestly, it's a fun time to just get your thoughts out. And yeah, it's like journaling, but also I'm a creative, I'm a writer, I'm a journalist, I'm a copywriter, I'm a strategist, I'm a content strategist. I'm all the things, right? I have to get it out somehow. And I can only commit to doing podcasts recording for so long because it takes up a lot of your time. You have to have a lot of your thoughts kind of figured out right beforehand. And I want it to sound good enough for you guys to keep coming back. And so I'm not seeing like crazy dips like, oh, 1 week 22 people were listening and the next week it was 7. Like I want this to turn into a podcast where millennials can come and commiserate and just relate and send in questions and, have answers, almost like a Reddit for millennials in a way. But you just end up hearing my voice and the voice of my guests and friends who want to come on and chime in a little bit. So we're going to see what 2026 has in store for us. I know January was not the month, at least not for me, but I do appreciate every single person who continues to interact with my Instagram, the stories, um, my TikTok account is just so funny. I'm enjoying like being on TikTok. Um, it's a release, in a way. Like, you know, you can kind of go on and be silly and then get likes for it. And it might just be likes because they're making fun of you or they really relate. Who cares? Honestly, what I'm learning so much about social media and even the podcast is that whoever comments or likes or doesn't like, it doesn't matter. You don't know these people. They're all strangers. Kind of like when you're just like walking around in the city. You don't know a single person that you're going to pass by. You could be shouting out into the wind and no one's going to really pay attention to you. Honestly, unless they think you're crazy or something and need help. But other than that, I'm trying to treat it like I'm just going out in the world and strangers are passing me by, but I'm still having a good time by myself. So, and if people want to join in on the millennial madness, then so be it. Have a good time. Come enjoy, you know, come back for the after party. Who knows what we'll get up to? So that's how I'm kind of thinking about recording videos and my voice and doing social media stuff. Um, yeah, that's basically my you know, mantra, my code of ethics, whatever. Because being able to just make something that makes me laugh and then maybe 4 people like it, that's awesome. That's huge for me. I've posted about how many TikToks this year so far? One, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 TikToks in 4 days. So if you guys wanna enjoy my hilarious millennialness on TikTok, you can still find me at the username at sign what did I sign up for? Because yeah, I only have like 13 drafts that I haven't put up there yet. So you might be seeing a brand new TikTok by the time you listen to this episode that I've just uploaded randomly. Like that's what TikTok is. It's very random. It's kind of like your feed. Um well, your discovery page and explore page or whatever they want to call it. It's kind of like that. You never know what you're going to get. And that's kind of what my TikTok and Instagram lately have turned into. It's not just recaps of the podcast or begging people to read the Substack or shop at the shop. It's random, silly funniness that might or might not make sense to fellow millennials. So it's a good time. Highly recommend you guys. If you are on TikTok, follow me. If you are on Facebook or Instagram, follow me. Definitely follow me on Threads. I am enjoying Threads because I'm a writer, but I'm also a reader, and I absolutely love that Threads has brought those like-minded folks together. So basically, you're just reading reading everything that comes across your desk, just like Reddit, but it's a way that makes sense. It feels like community. It feels fun. There's not too many ads on there yet. There's not too many bots, but it's pretty clear and easy to find what a bot would act like, look like. So it's kind of like a clean slate type of site. Now, obviously, it's going to get horrible when more and more people come, but for now, I highly recommend Threads if you are a reader slash writer type of person and you're kind of bored or over Reddit or what other writing sites are there besides making your own blog? Substack, I guess. Um, yeah, yeah, kind of you know, an interesting, I don't know, evolution of Instagram since Threads is from Instagram. Um, it is the more mindful Twitter. I can't remember any other like Twitter competitors right now off the top of my head, but I know there are some. I think Blue Sky was like one of the first. Yeah, I did not try to get on any of that because it was kind of like, well, we weren't fully abandoning Twitter just yet. But now we pretty much have. So I do have a Twitter slash X account. I'm not on it often. If you want to go and follow, fine. But you're not really gonna get any updates from me on there. Like I haven't even checked in forever. I still go to like twitter.com to try to find anything, you know? So yeah, like oh, I'm on Twitter now. Cardi B sent Kalani 2 bouquets of flowers to congratulate her on her 2 Grammy wins. Oh, and they're sunflowers. That is so sweet. And Cardi tweeted, "Free my older family members from Facebook AI." Like the way that she just makes sense and continues to just get it. Like shout out to Cardi. She's never gonna change. She's never gonna be fake. That's that's what I love about her. That's all I'll say about that. Oh, big news in the social pop culture world. In exactly 3 months, Beyonce, Nicole Kidman, and Venus Williams are going to co chair the 2026 Met Gala. The theme of the evening is costume art. So, what does that mean? We don't know. Um, Obviously, everyone's silent and tight lipped about this. I feel like the theme, maybe they describe it more on the actual like Met Gala website. Costume art, celebrating fashion as an art form by exploring the relationship between clothing and the human body through artworks and garments. Okay, focused on the dressed body in art, encompassing diverse body types and cultural interpretations, with guests expected to interpret ideas of form and symbolism in their attire. Okay, pairing fashions with paintings, sculptures, historical objects, body types explored. The exhibition itself will feature types like nude, pregnant, aging, anatomical, and abstract forms, rarely seen in fashion but common in art, and highlight the equivalency between art and fashion by focusing on the body. Interesting. I don't know how people are going to interpret this. But I do feel like Gaga should have been a co-chair. But yeah, I'll be on the first Monday of May, May 4th. Oh, Zoe Kravitz is also going to be on the host committee with Sabrina Carpenter, Doja Cat, Gwendolyn Christie, Missy Copeland, Elizabeth Debicki, Lena Dunham, Lisa, Sam Smith, Tiana Taylor, Asia Wilson, a bunch of other people I don't know. Additional host committee members to be announced at a later date. And then starting on May 10th, costume art will be the first exhibition in the Met's new galleries that display the Costume Institute's annual spring show. Okay, okay. This is cute. Yeah, it basically like free reign is what I'm interpreting from this. Um, you can be nude, you can have body art, you can carry in a sculpture. Um, yeah, a lot less tailored, pun intended, like last year's theme, which was super fine, tailoring black style, which celebrated black dandyism and the historical significance of black style and shaping identity, inspired by Monica Miller's work. Encourage interpretations of classic tailoring and suits, highlighting themes of resistance, power, and Black excellence through fashion, which so many people killed. It was really cool, amazing. I think that more celebrities need more rules um, to have fun and actually be in the dress code. This 2026 one, costume art, I feel like is going to be one, us waiting to see if Beyonce releases a new album as part of her like Renaissance trio, but also like, is it just gonna be rock? Or are we celebrating something bigger with this third album? I think Venus is just gonna miss the mark. Not because she's a bad dresser, but the Williams sisters rarely, if ever, hit the mark fashion wise. Like I'm so, so sorry. Definitely a fan and she's badass and she just got married, which is really cute. And she had like 7 different wedding dresses, which all looked amazing. Um, yeah, like something about couture, wedding gowns and all white. It's really sweet. It's kinda hard to miss on a wedding gown, to be honest. Um, but yeah, fashion girlies, they are not, or their stylists need to be fired every single time. Like, although Venus doesn't take as many risks as Serena does, but now that you're, like, a top co-chair, I really do hope that something good comes out of it, and we're not just ignoring whatever you do for the next 12 months. So we shall see. I know Doja Cat's gonna kill it because Doja Cat is wild and also interesting and not afraid to be herself, but also weird, which I guess is herself as well. But yeah, she's always like killed it. Nicole Kidman, I think, is a team player. Um, And she's an actress, so, like, she's used to, like, the dramatic and weird and crazy and frenzied, like, just look at her last couple of movies or even TV shows, like, the girl has range, so I'm fully expecting something great from her, especially now she's divorced that short leprechaun. She is free again, um, you know, Tom Part 2, but the girl is free to be however gorgeous and tall that she wants to be, so I'm very excited to see what Nicole Kidman pulls out, hopefully all the stops. So knocking on wood that there are no misses from the core four, which is including Anna Wintour, who will probably just dress up as Anna Wintour in a dress, but whatever. She's whatever. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Currently, as of this recording, the Emmys and Grammys, no, Golden Globes and Grammys. I know the Grammys just took place because Bad Bunny won Album of the Year. Spoiler alert. So that's amazing. He owned this Sunday. He's going to own next Sunday at the Super Bowl with 2 teams that I don't know about at all. Besides, one holds Cardi B's baby daddy, and the other is a team Seahawks. I don't know. I don't know what that is, but we'll see. I think it's Seahawks versus Patriots. Um, I'm probably going to root for the underdog, which most likely is not the Patriots, just to like keep it interesting. I do feel like underdogs and people who weren't expected to go so far tend to really show out and show up, whereas people who've been at the Super Bowl before, or the stats were like pointing like, yeah, this is the best team. I feel like they kind of choke. or at least kind of rest on their laurels and don't try to like give extra effort. So I'm predicting the underdogs are gonna win. If not a total shootout or whatever, then definitely within overtime or whatever, they're gonna do a touchdown and boom, beat the Patriots and everything. But that's not the main highlight. Obviously, this is Bad Bunny's show. This is his moment. Um, I'm super excited to see who he brings out, what songs are performed. I'm excited that Green Day is going to be the pre-show opener because they're crazy and they can't be held back. And you know what? I'm a root for them because one, childhood soundtrack, but two, they have stayed the same like alt punk dudes who they're not gonna take it. They're not gonna stand up. They're going to stand up to tyranny and bullshit, and that's just what we need in these dark ass times. But yeah, very excited for that. And I guess the commercials. Truly, that's the only reason, like, Super Bowls are good. This commercials and the musical talent. Like, if your team didn't make it and you are not an avid, like, football fan, then no one really cares except for the people who are playing the game because their paychecks are on the line. Um, so yeah, excited to see if, Beyoncé has another, um, commercial coming out because her last one was awesome with, Verizon that kind of really announced Renaissance. Or if she's just gonna take over the field again and do a whole halftime show for Renaissance Part 3. Like, I don't know, and that's what makes her so fun because she's not signaling anything. She's not saying anything. There's not gonna be any leaks. Like, the worst that happened was that man stole music from one of their cars, and besides him being arrested and stuff, like, ain't a single spoiler came out. We're all just speculating and guessing at all the things that she just puts out there in her emails and social and Parkwood. So, oh, and if her mama says anything, that's always a key indicator. So, very excited for that. But yeah, do y'all do any like Super Bowl parties or have any Super Bowl foods that you just like have to have? Like chicken dip is one for me. Drinks, obviously. Hot dogs or ribs. Like, I'm kinda treating it like the 4th of July, and even though it's February, it's still nice in California. Like, I'm able to go out without a jacket these last 2 weeks, even though we've been having earthquakes, but not near me, so it doesn't really count. But, yeah, right now it's kind of like earthquake weather season, but still like 50, 60, 70 degrees out. So it's kind of like, I'll take it. I'm not in snow like New York or the Midwest, you know? And there's no hurricanes coming our way, knock on wood again. But yeah, it's a good time to like have all these holidays and celebrations and, just having fun. And oh, I decorated my office in like Valentine paraphernalia everywhere. It is so fun. Like, I literally got a, heart curtain that you have to, like, walk through with, like, little hearts dangling down. Oh my god, every single person commented and loved it. So and I put up, like, balloons, like, the ones that are already in letters, but they're, like, cursive connect together, and I blew them up, and they say "Love, love." Um, I might just get more for the house, honestly, because 'cause they're so, so cute. I something about February just makes me happy. It's not only just obviously the month of love, but it's also Black History Month. So happy Black History Month, all my Black bad millennials. We out here, we are strong, we are minding our own business, and we're staying hydrated. Am I right? But yeah, no, seriously, it's the 100th anniversary of Black History Month since it was founded, which was started off with like Negro History Week and then got expanded to Black History Month so in 1926, so that's 100 years, and no, 50 years, but it's been 100 years of Black history. I don't know. I'm getting my numbers wrong. Don't mind me just Googling how long Black history has been celebrated. um, but yeah. Oh, also known as African American History Month. Uh-huh. Yep. Um, Officially recognized by the US president in 1976 during the nation's bicentennial, but the week-long celebration started by Carter G. Woodson in 1926. Yeah, Negro History Week, choosing February to align with the birthdays of Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass to educate the public about Black history. In the 1970s, it grew with college campuses and communities celebrating it widely. And then President Ford urged Americans to seize the opportunity to honor the too often neglected accomplishments of Black Americans, officially recognizing the month. And every U.S. president has since issued proclamations supporting Black History Month, which has become a nationwide tradition. That's really cool. Thank you, Dr. Carter G. Woodson. That is very cool. Um, yeah, the father of Black history, Harvard educated son of former slaves. Wow. Yeah, it's amazing. Honestly, if you don't know a Black person, go celebrate Black history and heritage and educate yourself. Go read something, go protest, go reach out to representatives, um, and give Black people this month off. Like we tired and we are resting. So let us be. But yeah, no, seriously, um, the world is crazy, but I'm choosing to choose love and celebration and enjoy the small moments. Like I mentioned in the beginning, the small moments are really what matter, and how you thrive is how you survive. So if you can get through all the darkness and craziness with just small things like drawing yourself a bath, reading a book, hanging out with your friends, doing community service, volunteering, helping out at a soup kitchen or a shelter, like anything that really makes you happy can also in turn move the world forward just one moment at a time. So, very much sending out encouraging positive vibes out there. Um, and, if you need to, just log off, get off of social media, get off of the text messages, and go touch grass. Like, literally, your mental health walks are so, so important and can change your life, just like a good night's sleep. So, remember to take breaks, even if you're like, going to work or you work from home or whatever. Just like remember to take a moment to breathe, because even though everything seems truly insane right now, um, and like we're in the upside down timeline, like we're still here, you know? Like life is truly just a blip on this floating rock in space. Like if you think about that, you start to realize how grateful you are just to like breathe and live and hopefully be free from pain and too much suffering. um but yeah, just acknowledging and being grateful for life. um every quiet moment you get, I think, is really important, and really helpful, especially from a mental health standpoint. So, and yeah, continue to protest, continue to call your representatives, email, snail mail, because when the people rise up, that's where the power is. And that's where the power has always been. So, yeah, ice out, continue to protest, fuck ICE. I know No Kings protest is coming up soon, or at least in California. No Kings Day 2026 is going to be another big one, planned for March. It's going to be the fourth demonstration behind the president's second term. So apparently on October 18th, more than 7 million of us rose up at more than 2,700 events in all 50 states, DC, and cities worldwide to say America has no kings, no crowns, no thrones. So yeah, definitely continue to have eyes on that, have eyes on ice. Um, yeah, the work continues. Just stay united, stay safe, and let's continue to push back and reject all of it. No kings and no ice, honestly. So, but yeah, that's my little sermon on the mounts for February. We shall see if I gather my thoughts enough in time for another episode next February. Well, not next year, but like the next time I sit at my desk to record. Hopefully, it's not like 6 months later. But, never say never because that has happened to me at least twice now because I am a terrible planner and also work gets very busy and I get very tired. So, but I hope you can relate and understand and have enjoyed this episode of the Bad Millennial podcast. I'm going to lay it low on the, pop culture of it all today just because I mean, outside of being happy that our people are just winning awards and Grammys and millennials and Black people are continuing to be amazing and dope and awesome and magical and all that sense, um, it's really not important what like the other famous people are doing in their day to day. Like, it's either an eye roll or it's a oh interesting. So I'll probably pick up some pop culture stuff in May when the Met Gala is around and the Oscars have aired, whatever that is. When is that? Because if the Emmys happened or Golden Globes, oh, okay, so the Oscars are March 15th. So maybe I'll have something to say about that. Wow, 96 years. It's a long time. Um, the Emmys, did they happen January? No. When was the Emmys? Emmys happened. Emmys did not happen. Emmys happened, are going to be happening September 14th of this year. So I guess the Golden Globes? Hmm. Okay, the Golden Globes is what happened in January because Nikki Glazer was the comedian and the host. It was her second consecutive year hosting, and she's so good, so hilarious. If anything, I would tune in for her segments. And she was the first female solo host in the Globe's history in 2025. That's embarrassing. Weird. But yeah, no, the Golden Globes were awesome. I think Tiana Taylor won something, which was cool. Um, yeah, who are the winners? See, now I'm getting myself on like a whole okay, one battle after another, one comedy motion picture. I did not think it was funny, but whatever. Sinners won cinematic and box office achievement, a made up award, but whatever. The Pit won drama TV series. I'm never watching that because that's just like too much horror and drama. And I've had to deal with like medical hospital stuff before already. And I don't need to like watch a TV series based on that. No, thank you. K-pop Demon Hunters won animated feature film. Amazing. Um, Golden won original song. Crazy. I do think their other songs were better than Golden, but Golden was just that thing that got in people's heads. Tiana Taylor won supporting actress. Amazing. Sarah Jessica Parker won Carol Burnett Award. Oh, that's why they were applauding her. Okay, I was confused at that clip. Helen Mirren won the Cecil D. DeMille Award. Cecil B. DeMille. Adolescence won miniseries, which was that was great. That was a crazy freaking miniseries on Netflix, like insane. The studio won comedy TV series. Seth Rogen, actor. Jean Smart, actress. Oh, and then they made another fake category, award for best podcast. And Amy Poehler's podcast won, which is called Good Hang with Amy Poehler. Um, but she literally just started filming in March of last year. So there's only like 43 episodes. I mean, I heard it's like really good, but it's like, if you're going to make a podcast award, why won't you like award podcasters that have actually been there, recording for their entire adulthood or lives or whatever, and not just who's famous and who's getting the most downloads right now. Like, how about we actually reward longevity and impact? Like, that's yeah, because like what's popping up is like super popular stuff, like the Daily, Call Her Daddy, Smartless, Mel Robbins podcast, Crime Junkie, Las Culturistas, Diary of a CEO, like On Purpose with Jade Shetty, Pod Save America, things that are already kind of famous and getting their due. Like, but I guess awards are all about famous people. I guess that's just how award shows are. You gotta be famous before you can get acknowledged. Otherwise, people don't care. Insane. Oh, and also Netflix is like releasing podcasts now, which I don't know what that's about. I don't know. Whatever. The world's burning. Um, Bigger fish to fry. My favorite podcast is still this one and The Read by Kid Fury and Crystal. Hilarious, amazing. People, comedians, and they celebrate Black excellence, and they also go through hot topics and pop culture, and then they read people for filth at the end, which is The Read. So love it. Definitely encourage y'all to check it out if you have not. But yeah, I do think podcasts deserve their due. They are very entertaining and have caught on like wildfire, obviously, since we have saw all these celebrities doing the thing. But yeah, I just wish it would make sense. And I don't think it needed to be at the Golden Globes. Like, I don't see that turning out so great. But I don't know. What do you think? Do you think podcasts deserve awards just like movies, or should they have their own thing, like a podcast award show? And then they can like actually give awards to different types of podcasts instead of one, oh, this is the most amazing podcast everyone listened to because she's already famous. Because that's not exciting at all. But I can go on, and I have. But yeah, um, this seems like a good natural way to kind of stop and end it and give me a chance to schedule some videos to be recorded, some Substacks to be written. But as always, I will be on social media. Maybe not posting as much, but I'm going to be watching and seeing everything that goes on. Um, but yeah, continue to be amazing bad millennials. And I hope that everything looks up, comes up daisies, I don't know, comes up roses, whatever the phrase is. And, we just keep putting one step in front of the other and kicking ass and making sure our voices are heard. Because again, the people have the power, and the power has always lied with the people. So don't forget that as you go on into your work week, weekend, holiday, Valentine's Day, whenever you decide to listen to this episode. But yeah, thanks for rocking with me. Appreciate every single listener, even if it's just been 5 minutes or so. Um, Still appreciate it. And this has been the Bad Millennial Podcast. I'm your host, Liz, and ice out.